Let's bring in Deputy Nationals Leader Perin Davey. Mark Dreyfus was coy when asked about claims one of the men was fighting for Hezbollah. Shouldn't he be all over this as the Attorney-General?
Well, we would certainly want to make sure that, DFAT are doing all they can to verify the claims. At the moment, it's the claims by Hezbollah. It wouldn't be the first time terrorist organisations have jumped on board to lay claims where they're not founded, but it is concerning, and Hezbollah is a terrorist organisation, and no Australian should be getting involved with Hezbollah or Hamas or any other terrorist organisation around the world. So it is a concern, but I do think it is fair and fitting that consular assistance is made available to the families, because let's not tar a whole family by the actions of one if it is true. And let's remember, this is a family, an Australian family, who've lost their sons and their daughter-in-law. So we must think of that and offer the consular assistance that we would offer any Australian who's lost overseas.
Well, let me ask you this. How was the Albanese government able to perform full security checks almost overnight on nearly 1,000 people it proposes to bring here from Gaza, but doesn't appear to know the background of one Aussie openly named by Hezbollah as one of their own?
Oh, and it's very true, but we also don't know when this person became involved with Hezbollah. Did they become involved from Australia, which we've seen in past cases with people getting engaged with Islamic State from Australia and getting radicalised from here? We haven't got any of the background of this gentleman or his family that's been out in the public domain. I can totally understand why Australians are very concerned, particularly when, as you say, we are told that we are across, I think it's about 800 people that we are bringing in from Gaza, and we've been able to perform full security checks. Well, I'm not convinced, and I want some more reassurance that those security checks have been robust and that each and every one of those people that we're bringing over has a legitimate claim to come here, which we were told, but we haven't seen any proof or any details of.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I want to get your thoughts on the storms which have destroyed tens of thousands, just destroyed homes in Queensland. We've had people die tragically. There's been criticism of the Bureau of Meteorology for not offering advanced warnings. And now there's criticism of, the SES and the government for failing to provide help for people. Some people being told they'll be without electricity. This is in southeast Queensland until maybe after the new year. Do you think the government's doing enough to help people that have been hit by this freak weather event, or should more be done?
Well, and I will also say there was freak weather events along the Murray River near where I am too. We saw the main highway in Western Victoria cut off, and a massive rain bomb hit 4 shire councils there as well. There are questions that need to be asked of the Bureau of Meteorology. This is an agency that claims to be able to look into the future, that claims to be able to tell us what our weather is going to do in 50 years' time and how the climate is changing, but somehow can't get a forecast 24, 48 hours in advance right. So I think we need to ask legitimate questions. I will not say that the SES are not doing enough. I want to thank every single one of the SES volunteers across every state who have put their time aside, left their families to go and help others. And when it comes to power, let's not forget, our SES volunteers are not necessarily trained in being able to reconnect power. That is up to the power companies. They need to get out there.
I'm going to have to cut in there because we've run out of time. But you're absolutely right. The SES do perform a great service.